Good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to the Good Morning Vibe Tribe. So, every morning we always start our days with gratitude. Well, gratitude means something that you're thankful for, but you need to really dig deep. It needs to be something that's happened within the last 24 hours. And remember, guys, I used to have a problem with like, oh my goodness, what can I be grateful for? Okay, my family. Dig deep. There's so many things that I can be grateful for that nobody else can be. There's things that I can be grateful for that other people, I want them to have these things. But then personal development is also something we like to do. Writing your gratitude is completely different than personal development. Yes, it helps. 100% it helps. But personal development is going to consist of activities that develops your capabilities, your potential. It's going to build your heart, your soul. It's going to help enhance the quality of life. Gratitude is just a small portion of that. I've been sitting here wondering, how am I going to do the things that I need to do? Instead of stressing about how I'm going to do them, how about I be thankful that I can do that? Katie, what do you do for gratitude, honey?
Um, I used to write them down. I mean, I still do some days on the really hard days when I have to make myself focus on something to be grateful for. I write them down, but I feel like I've been doing this for so long that I wake up and my mind is already starting to go through my gratitude list. Like as soon as my alarm clock goes off, I'm like, "Oh, I love that song. I'm grateful for that song." Like I have my alarm just set up to play my it's called my jams, my playlist, like my favorite songs. So every single morning that it goes off, I hear a song that I love and I'm like, "Oh, that's my jam. I love that." So I'm grateful for that. I love waking up like already in a good mood just because I've set that up for myself. You know what I'm saying? So and then I just tell myself like I reach over for my alarm and I'm sore. I'm like, "Oh, I'm so grateful for my strong and healthy body. I worked out yesterday." Just little things like that that I would used to like complain about, like, "Oh, I'm so sore. I'm going to stay in bed." Now I can flip the switch and be like, "I'm so grateful that I even have the capability to move my body." You know what I'm saying? So I love how that's helped me in so many ways. And it's just the simple things. And it literally gets my butt out of bed every single day. And then once I'm out of bed on my way to the kitchen, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I get to take my capsules. I'm so grateful. I'm going to feel amazing in 10 minutes." So it's just setting yourself up and finding the magic in the little moments.
I absolutely love that. And you're right. And you taught me how to write down my IMs.
I love that. That's a huge part of my day too. And we share it every morning in the chat. And that, I mean, I feel like that's magical too. Gratitude and IMs and all that, just being able to say that stuff out loud, it's going to trick your mind into actually believing it. And so those IMs are super important. It might not be things that you are able to do now, but it's things you want yourself to be doing, or like a habit you want to cultivate. Or like, say I wake up sick, I'm going to say, "I am healthy. I am healthy." I don't allow my husband to tell me I'm sick either. I'm like, "No, no, sir, I'm healing. Thank you." So it's just helped me change the way I speak about myself as well.
I love that. When I first started, I struggled. I mean, it probably took me a good 3 hours just to write two of them because I wanted them to be personal to me. Then I realized, Shannon, you're overthinking this. And now it's easy flow. Into team and company news. First of all, the E60 cash challenge is still going on. I'm loving the leaderboard. I know people on this leaderboard. It's amazing. Also, under company updates in your back office, there is a list of Tuesday and Thursday Zooms or calls. Some of these people on here I've never heard of, and then some of them I know are fire. But I'm excited to find out who they are. Also, the Boss Babe Ultra DFT credits can be used. Two other quick things, team updates. Our original hostess, Miss Lydia Gale, please keep her and her family in your prayers. She's dealing with those fires right now. And when I reached out to her, I told her automatically we had her back. And she's like, oh my goodness, I left my planner. I forgot. I said, don't worry about it, babe. We got you. So definitely keep them and all the other families around her in your prayers. If you do that, pray to peanut butter, pray to God. I don't care who you pray to. Just keep her in your heart and thought. Second thing, today at 10:30, there'll be a link up for a power hour for IPA Crush. And then following today, every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to have a power hour for IPA crushing. It's time we all get off our ass, and I'm not going to even watch my mouth with that, and do what we know how to do. Whether you've been in this business for 3 days or you've been in this business since they opened, everybody knows how to say happy freaking birthday. Everybody knows how to take a picture of themselves holding the 3 steps or one of the steps. Click that little boomerang and shake up your shake mix and put it in your stories. Consistency is key. I don't care how you do it, just stay consistent. If you don't stay consistent, you have nobody to blame but yourself. If you need something, there are so many leaders out there. I don't care if they're upline, sideline, or not even on the same freaking branch. Reach out, ask for help. Closed mouths do not get fed. Katie, what you got for me, honey?
I love that. And I'm proud of you guys for doing your power hours. My team has been doing one at 10 a.m. for over a year now. And you guys, that's so important. And I mean, it is during the day and a lot of my team still works full time. So I just always tell them, I pop in the chat, especially when I see them saying, oh, sorry, I can't hop on the power hour. I'm at work, yada, yada. I tell them, like, listen, that's fine. Like, literally, I'm just putting up these power hours for the people who are like able to hop on, but I want to show you guys the importance of setting an hour or so every single day for your IPAs. And what we do is just like if it's a lot, like a power hour, like a full hour, we'll do 10-minute increments. And I just pull up the daily task list that we have. And I send that in the team chat every single morning. And there's a different one for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then on my team, we separate days that we separate which group of people we focus on each day. So that has really helped us. And then, like I said, we're doing 10-minute increments. So like 10 minutes, send out happy birthday messages, 10 minutes, add friends. And then as we're doing that, I'm giving them tips of, okay, like, do 3, 2, 1 on your birthdays. Don't just jump in their inbox, like go to their page, like at least 3 of their most recent posts, leave 2 genuine comments, and then get in their inbox with the birthday message. And then like adding friends, I'm telling them, this is how I add friends from groups, yada, yada, yada. Like I'm just giving them tips and we're working together through those tasks quickly and consistently, just like Shannon said, that's the key. So every weekday, Monday through Friday, we do that at 10 a.m. Central. And you guys, we've been doing this for over a year. And now, I mean, it started with 1 or 2 of us on these power hours. And now there's, 6 to 8 people. Like I said, it's during the weekday. So a lot of people are at work, but I know that because I'm showing up in my team chat, showing people that I'm on these power hours, doing these tasks, and then sending my crossed off list in the chat, it's showing all those people who are working that they need to do that too. And so I tell them, do what you can when you can. 30 minutes before you leave for work, 30 minutes on your lunch break, 30 minutes before the kids go to bed or after the kids go to bed. Like, if that's how you can get your power hour in, get your power hour in. Because I didn't always used to stay home all day. I started network marketing when I had full-time jobs. So that's how I broke up my power hours when I first started too.
Love that. Love that. So I'm going to be totally honest with everybody. I've been doing the minimum. I have been running around so much. Tomorrow is my daughter's baby shower. Then my youngest daughter's birthday is the week after that. And then I'm planning on staying with my daughter for a good 6 to 8 weeks when the baby comes. So, plus homeschool, end of year, portfolio review, all that stuff, and my business. So I was reminded of something recently. When you're falling off, remember your why and your number. And I know Katie Sue knows this one. My why is all of you. I started promoting for a community of friends because I had nobody. You all saved my life, literally. And my number, I'd be happy with anywhere between $250 to $400 a week. So I'm going to call on y'all. You don't have to tell me your number if you don't want to, but I want to know why you started promoting. We need to be reminded of these things so we know what we're pushing for. Katie, what did you start promoting for? Why?
I started promoting because I desperately needed something to help me learn how to take care of myself. Because with my background and being a teen mom, I literally have always been on the back burner. Like, I've never been a priority ever. So I had to teach myself to take care of myself. And that's when Thrive came in and showed me that it could be so simple. But at that time, we were broke. We were so broke. And me not knowing how to prioritize myself, I had huge mom guilt. Huge mom guilt. I was not about to buy myself a pack. So I was told that I could thrive for free if I shared my experience. So that's what I did. I started to thrive for free. I didn't know back then that customers could thrive for free too. I was just told you can thrive for free and maybe make a little extra money. So that's what I did. And I just ran with it. And I thrived for free like pretty quickly. And then that next week I got my first paycheck and I was like, what the heck? I was like mind blown. I wasn't expecting that at all. And it blew my damn mind. And I just have been running ever since. My number, I don't really have a number because I didn't start for the money. Mine has just always been two people to thrive for free. And then it exploded. I wanted to help those people thrive for free. So my number is two people.
I absolutely love that. I mean, totally, honestly, I don't care about the money either. I just want to stay home and continue doing what I'm doing. So that's why I have to have a number. Okay, so I was looking over here in this chat thing here. Kimberly said financial freedom. Is that why you started promoting, Kimberly? Can you unmute?
Hi. So yeah, actually, my husband and I were very not financially stable. We owed a lot of people money. We owed a lot of creditors money. And then this opportunity just stopped in my lap. And I mean, I just went from there. It's been amazing. Because of the company, I've been able to pay off 3 credit cards and I no longer owe like personal, family, and friends money.
That's awesome.
That is freaking amazing. I am very proud of you. And that is a great reason to start. And oh my goodness, it's just so exciting. Really, really exciting. Okay, so let's see what else we got over here. Jessica Hilburn. Okay, honey, I need you to dig a little bit deeper because you could have been a customer to be healthier for your two girls. Why did you start promoting? Can you unmute?
I started promoting because as soon as the Thrive started helping me, I felt better than I years before I had my girls, and I knew there were so many people out there that need to feel this amazing too. And I've always wanted to be in a position or have a job where I could help other people because health is very important to our way of life, our everyday way of life. So
And that's what it's about, helping others.
yes,
That's amazing. Thank you for sharing with us.
no problem.
Lachelle, financial freedom to be able to stay home with your girls. I love that. Is that the exact reason you started promoting? Was there anything else, or is there anything else now that might have changed? And hold on, I think she is not here. Okay, so let's see who else we got here. Sky, this woman, she just started another full-time job and she's still putting us in the nooks and crannies of her day. She is slaying it. You want to unmute Sky and tell us a little bit about your why and why you started?
Sure. Good morning, everyone. So, a little quick backstory for me. I had two really good friends that got into Thrive right kind of when it started, about, gosh, it's been like 6 years ago now. And one sent me a mini and one told me about the business side. And I said no for 5 years, but then I seen all this success. So I kind of just jumped in because I was like, all right, I am either going to prove that this is going to work for me or I'm going to disprove it. And it started working and I started feeling different. And my wife started feeling different and my whole life just kind of started to change with how I was feeling, like from the inside out. And it was so weird, but I loved it. And then I started referring some of my friends and seeing how easy it was. So, which my number is always two. Like, I try to get two new people each month, two new customers. Like, it doesn't have to be a promoter, but two new customers. And I stayed because of the community. I stayed because I needed extra money. I was able to stay home for a whole year with my wife and our daycare and our dogs and just do my Thrive business and bring in that extra money that we needed. And now I'm going back to work and I'm still taking it with me. So, and I'm still making the same money, still making more money. So it helps me add to my savings account. And I guess I just stay for so many wonderful reasons.
I love it. Melinda, before you start driving, can you unmute and tell us your why you started promoting? You're muted. Hold on.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So my why is because I know what the products have done for me, but also I am tired of living check to check and having to say no to my kids. Like, my daughter's play volleyball. Although she's not in a league, but it still costs money, and I would never have extra money. So just little things.
And I can tell you this girl has been in my messenger every single day. She has been jumping out of her comfort zone. She has been talking to people belly to belly, getting out minis. Melinda, I'm proud of you, honey.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Katrina. Miss Newman, hi.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. I love hearing everybody's stuff. First thing this morning. So let's see. I started because I definitely knew I was missing something because I love to work out and all that kind of stuff. And I wasn't getting where I wanted to be. So I saw this and I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. I'll see like what this is, how this is going to help me, you know, reach my fitness goals. And I loved it. I love the product. So I decided to hit the promoter button because I figured if they could, I could. And just, you know, I mean, I guess I started because I really just love the product and I knew Rex. I know that if they could, I could. And then it did turn into, at first I wasn't like, oh, I could make any kind of money or anything doing this. And then I started like getting into the community part of it. And like, it really brought to light, like, oh my God, I need to do more. Like I have been neglecting, like Katie Sue, I have been neglecting myself for so long. And I would say probably about, I would say like 3 months after I started my product, I got in touch with a woman that is like my she's my therapist. I ran into her again. I got back in touch with her. I started my therapy. I started like intensively working on my self-care. And that's what I've been doing for over a year now. And I'll tell you what, it's worth even if you are not making the money you want yet, it is worth every penny that you're investing into yourself. Because if, I don't know, I don't care how old you are, you know what I mean? Like if you're 35 or 36, I'm 36, I'm gonna be 37. If you're 22, you know what? I wish that one of the things that I've been really taking away is that like I rewind. I'm like, oh my God, there's these girls that I am running into now, and I can actually give them good advice, good, sound, heartful advice, and actually help them. You know, I'm not making $1 million or anything on Thrive or whatever, but I know what the product's done for me. I have the option to be able to say, Rex, come here, please. I have the option. Come here, sit. I have the option to, you know, really pour into them. And I have my cup filled because I've been doing the things to take care of myself, to be able to pour into other people, to be able to say, hey, hon, it's hard now, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be, whether they're a promoter, whether they're a customer. So I guess the community is probably my biggest thing now, and just having the energy and the mindset to be able to genuinely help people feel good, no matter what their goals are, whether they're thriving or not, be able to just walk, you know, I'm back to bartending now for a couple of nights because my friend opened a restaurant. Well, I'm really bad with boundaries. So a couple nights, it's like taken over, which is fine. I love helping people. So, but like, you know, there's just so many people. Like tomorrow I'm doing a vendor event. I'm going to go around and I'm going to say hi to all the other people. I'm going to say, you know, I'm so excited to see you. I'm so happy that you're here. You know, I don't care if they're my customer or they're just another vendor, right? Like, just, I'm so happy that you're here. But so I'm just excited and my dog's barking at me. So I got to go let him out. But the community, I would say at this point.
I love that. When I first started, I feel like the first 2 years of my business were about my self-care. It was about like filling my cup because I had been depleted for so long. And then at that point, I feel like that's when I was able to start actually building my team, because I had that value to give to others. I was able to help others because I had been in that situation before. I had lived through it. I have survived. And I was able to then, you know, tell people what had helped me. So I really love that, Katrina. And I relate to that. Let me see who's on here.
Your girl's on here.
I do. I see a few.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Who is that?
Christina, I'm new.
Let's hear it, Christina. What's your why?
Well, let's see, I suffer with severe depression because I lost my parents 6 years ago. So I like Katrina, I see a therapist twice a month, which I see her this morning at 9. I'm a full-time college student, so student loans are kind of piling up, so I'm kind of looking for something that, maybe it'll help me a little bit. I just started Thriving this morning. I started my shakes, my DFT, and that this morning. I feel pretty good. Got out for a walk this morning, first one since after winter. I don't know, I just feel amazing. Everybody's been really nice to me since I've started. I've met a lot of people. I don't know, it's just a different feeling. Meeting new people is kind of hard for me sometimes because I don't know, I haven't felt good about myself in a long time. I feel fat, but I know I'm not. But I don't know, I don't know, I don't have a good feeling about myself sometimes, but my boyfriend always tells me you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. He always makes me feel good about myself. And Katrina, I understand where you're coming from with your dog barking. My dog barks at me all day long. I have a funny story about my dog. He's 3 years old. We adopted him from a shelter. He's a lab and Chihuahua mix. Interesting combination, medium-sized dog, but he's my world. I love my dog. He's spoiled and he's wonderful. They're a great companion to have when you have depression. So, but that's my why. That's why I'm here.
Well, Christina, you're doing the best thing you can for yourself right now. And that's taking care of yourself and surrounding yourself with positive people like your boyfriend and your team. We are all here for you. And I'm just so excited because the best is yet to come. Like literally, this is day one of a brand new journey for you. And I will cry because I know what's to come. I know what's to come and it's only the best. So I'm super excited and way to go for plugging in and just taking that step in your journey. I'm so proud of you.
And
I
welcome.
haven't missed a meeting yet. I've been catching everything that I can to learn more and more. I also have another business that I do run from home that I've been with for almost 2 years that means a lot to me. So I've been really pushing that one too. I sell Avon on the side too for extra money, and that's my big priority. I love that job, and that's one thing I'll never give up is my Avon business. I've got a whole new family there, and they're wonderful too. They're friendly. We do meetings every Sunday night. We play bingo. We do trivia. We do some fun things with the company. And I'll tell you what, they treat you right because I'm working on an incentive trip right now. All expenses paid trip to Cancun is our incentive trip. And I'm pretty close to hitting that trip and I cannot wait to go. I want to go lay on the beach
Awesome.
and
Good
just
job.
You
Keep
can get
taking
3
care
of
of
those
yourself,
here.
girl.
So make sure you run for ours too, because you get 3 of them here. But
Oh,
one
yeah.
quick thing I want to throw out there, because I did this wrong when I started. I jumped on all the Zooms. I didn't miss any. I was taking all the notes, but I was not implementing anything. So make sure you take at least one thing you learn from each Zoom and try to implement it. Stacy says there's 1,000 ways to the beach. So don't try something for a week and then stop. Give it some time to see if it actually works for you. And I'm proud of you because not many new people will unmute and talk. And
Yeah.
before we go any further, everybody that's here, his name is on here.
Whoop, she's gonna draw.
Ooh.
Ha, Katie Sue,
What the heck?
you just won something that I'm going to mail to you because this is an IPA Crush It Zoom. And I have mine on my desk and I use it every single day. It's a cute little mouse pad.
Oh, that is
cute.
cute.
And I'm
Shannon,
gonna send you.
can I gift that to somebody else? Can I have you do the wheel again?
Poor thing, let me pull it back up. I
I
knew
would
she was gonna
rather.
do that. I should have kept it up. She's too
I
much
love
like
you.
me. I love you. Oh, awesome. And it kept all the names. So I'm going to remove your name.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate you. I would just rather give back to somebody else who's on here today. While you're doing that, I want to see if
Angela 10.
Ooh, good job, Angela. Way to plug
Message
in,
me,
babe.
sweetheart, with your address afterwards.
Yes, sure thing, Shannon. Hey, I wanted to share a little bit about my why. I want you guys, I was trying to give you guys
Well,
time
I
to
hate
do
to run,
yours.
guys. Sorry, Angela, but I have to run. I have to get ready for my appointment. But
See
it
you
was
later,
nice meeting
sweetheart.
you all. Bye, Angela. See you guys
Jump on
soon.
Monday morning, Christina, because Cassidy's going to be here and you're going to love her.
Okay,
Yes.
bye.
Ladies, I just wanted to share, you were talking about your why. When I started promoting, I had been a customer for a year. And when I started promoting, I didn't know what my why was. I didn't know how to dream. I didn't know what I wanted in life. I didn't know me anymore. But all of my upline and friends, new friends, thriving friends, were saying, Angela, you're already doing the do. All you got to do is click the button. And I was like, but I'm not a salesperson. But I had to get out of my own head there, because I was thinking I'm not a salesperson, and really think of it as I was already doing it. I was just sharing how I felt. So I didn't know my why until after I had started promoting for a few months and got to learning some self-love and self-care. I did the self-love 30 days self-love with Lisa K. Fuller. That's when I started learning how to dream and learning what my whys were. And one of them was financial freedom. We were so in debt. We had to file bankruptcy, and that was my biggest why. But I didn't want it to be all about money, because I also found a love and a passion for helping others, picking other people up. And I still, to this day, that's my why, is the enjoyment of helping others.
I love that.
That is awesome. And I had to mute myself because I started to tear up. You had me tearing up, and that's an amazing thing, because that means I know how deep your why goes. Andrea.
Aw, I didn't mean to make you cry today.
No, it's happy tears. It's a good thing. Oh, also, Agatha, I need you to private message me your address after this as well. Andrea.
Yes, sure thing.
Beautiful, beautiful Andrea.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna unmute because I'm like a crazy lady right now and I'm trying to bake cakes because that's my like 5 things and it has blown up. And anyways, but my why, I guess, has always been like my kiddos. That's why I started, like that's what I decided when I decided to start promoting. But I actually swore promoting off up and down, and I told Katie Sue I would never promote this business. I actually told her that I was only here for a discount because I am not a salesperson. Um, and I actually never thought that I could do anything like this because I thought, I don't know, I thought y'all people were crazy. But like, I guess I learned that, you know, what we do here is so different. Like, I guess because I got a lot of messages from like other people, like cold messages, you know, so I thought I don't ever want to do that, you know. But since I learned how to do stuff differently, like be a good friend and help people and like help them change their life, like that has been life changing for me. And like helping other people and just, I don't know, seeing what do I want to say, not momentum, but like the big picture, like how it really affects their entire life. I can't find the right word, but
Like the
um,
big picture, you have a vision, you can see.
yeah,
It's more than
yeah,
just money. It's more than just the next person to enroll. You're literally dreaming big for them.
impacting someone's life. Yes,
Yeah. And you're believing in them before they believe in themselves. And
right.
that's huge. I see that with you and your people a lot. Like you're like, oh my gosh, she needs this, yada, yada, yada. Like, you know why they need it before they need it. And I think that's huge.
And I think that I learned that from you. And then there's other leaders that I've learned that from too. And I feel like I don't know, it's so big and it's like a big part of my heart, you know? And, I started for for myself. Like I started Thrive for myself. But then when I decided to start promoting, like when I was asked my why, like I wanted to stay home with my kid. Like I never thought I would do something like this, you guys. Like I never thought I would, I don't know, promote something and be able to stay home with my kids. Like I was a teenage, I got pregnant in high school, y'all. So like I'm nobody's special. I didn't go to college. I worked in the healthcare field as a CNA for the longest time and then as a pharmacy tech. Like I've never done anything super special with my life. I don't have awards or, all kinds of crazy stuff. I was just a single mom and I always dreamed to do awesome things. And like this company has like let me be able to do things that I never thought I could do,
Oh my God, stop crying.
I can't help it. I
So
think it's
much.
so awesome that I think it's so awesome that other people can believe in you and then you take that belief and then do you follow your dreams and then you cross things off your vision board and you do all these things, and I think it's so freaking awesome. Sorry, I wasn't trying to cry.
You make me cry every single morning. Like, I love it.
I was just thinking to myself, I'm glad I did not put on my makeup yet.
Andrea and I are always like, dude, are you crying yet? Because I just listened to my PD and I love you so much. Like, I'm crying. Andrea, since this is an IPA focused Zoom and you're super busy, you're a cake boss, mama to a baby and a teenager, what are your like top 3 non-negotiable IPAs that you would do every single day?
For sure, messages. I'm always in my messenger, like following up with my people. Normally birthdays is something that I never let slip. And then posting for sure. And then I'm always, always, always in my stories. Like I never miss a beat on my stories. I'm always in there because you have to promote your business. Like if you're not promoting your business, nobody's going to know what you're doing. So,
and they're going to hear it from somebody.
Yes.
I mean, there are tons of us happy thrivers everywhere. So if you're not talking about it, they have no idea. They have no idea that they need to thrive with you. So they're going to hear about it from somewhere. Thrive out loud. Thank you, Andrea. I love you.
I love you too.
I love both of you guys. You guys are like freaking make me start crying this morning too.
Katrina's face is melting. She's like,
Literally, I'm like, I love you all. You guys are all so sweet. Like literally so sweet and so caring. It's refreshing. It truly is refreshing.
You should see Team Badass together. Like literally we go to a dinner and then we all are like just sitting around like playing telephone and crying. Like it's madness, but we love each other so much. And I feel like because, well, I don't know, I'm so stubborn and I mean like I've refused to give up and because I started for myself and filled my cup and then my why changed to helping others learn how to fill their cup, I feel like I've attracted a whole bunch of stubborn, big-hearted badasses. And then so that's the team I'm stuck with now. We're all just gonna cry for the rest of our life and help as many people as we can. I love it. Let me see if anybody else is on. I haven't.
While
Pamela.
you do that, I'm going to type in through the chat my IPA list for today, except for my personal stuff. So you can all just like copy and paste it or whatever.
Pamela, is that you, my girl? Can you unmute yourself?
Good morning.
Good morning. Did I say it right? I'm
Yes,
learning.
you did.
I'm learning how to say her name. Okay,
It's perfect.
let us know why you started. What's your why, my girl?
So when I first reached out to you, I started to help myself or my family financially. I think as I've been going, I'm definitely not where I want to be financially with this business, but I keep working. I'm still going strong. But slowly my why has become for me. So me and my husband there for a while, we were having a lot of problems. And now that I think I found something that I want to dedicate myself to and that that helps me work on me, he's so much happier with me. So that's slowly becoming my why, for me to be a happier me, to feel more me and to find myself, because I really, really lost myself after having my kids. And then I just had a baby a couple years ago. And that's where I was like, I don't even know what I like to do anymore. But this has definitely just kept me going and helped me find something to do with my life besides kids, besides housework, besides my husband,
I love that. I feel like for a lot of us moms too, like we lose ourselves, or like me, I didn't even know who I was, I just jumped from one bad situation to the next. And I don't ever feel like I got to know who Katie Sue was, under the right circumstances. So once we start filling our cup and doing that personal development, we actually develop ourselves and we figure out who we are outside of momming or jobbing, working, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So I love that, Pam. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Maricela, are you able to unmute? She's probably like, oh shit.
She's a rock.
Did you say my name?
Maricela.
Whose
Am I
name?
saying it right?
Maricela. I don't know who said that.
I don't
though.
know how to say it. It was Anna.
Anna. Yeah, you too, babe. Unmute yourself. Yeah, now you called on yourself. I can't hear you, babe. Oh, my kids are so sleeping. That's why. Okay. Can you whisper your why? I'll type it in. Okay. All right. Thank you, love. I see her on everything. She plugs into all the team Zooms, all the team power hours, and she's always so quiet, but I love her. She's always working away. So I can't wait to hear what her why is. I think we've hit up everybody though, Miss Shannon.
What about this Miss Galaxy or Mr. Galaxy S10 Plus? I have no idea who that is, but would they like to unmute and share?
I think that's me. Hi.
Yes.
I don't know why it's showing up like that.
What's your name?
Nicole.
Nicole.
Yes.
Nicole, she's a badass. Okay, tell us why you started.
Okay, so I don't know. We've got 5 kids at home and we are struggling for a little while. Not bad, but it just kind of came down to the point where I didn't know what I was doing. Working full time all the time for almost 15 years. Like I'll be 33 and my youngest is 4. Well, he'll be 4 at the end of this month. What are you doing? That's cookie dough. You said, okay, it's okay. Breakfast is cookie dough today, guys. Um, it's okay.
Awesome. I'm coming over with graduate.
He could use a friend, I'm sure, for today. But yeah, I think just finding myself and finding something that I'm comfortable with and something that I want to do for me instead of, focusing on all 5 kids constantly and the crying and the fighting and everything else that comes along with it. With 4 boys and 1 girl, it gets a little difficult.
Yeah, I can understand. If you guys aren't sharing this with others, then you need to. Like today, I challenge you to go share your vision, go share your why, because people need to know why they're following you. Like why should somebody follow Katie Sue? Because she's struggled with anxiety and depression, and she's kept going. Because she's a teen mom and she kept going. Because she used to be overweight and sad and unhealthy, and she kept going. Like, people need to know why they're following you, and then that's how they're going to connect with you, and that's how they're going to know you have something that they need. So if you're not sharing your why, or why you started, or your vision for where you're going, then you need to. I challenge you today, you guys. Go out there and thrive out loud.
Yes, and it's a perfect way. On Fridays, we all usually do Flex Friday posts. I like to put down why I'm flexing. What's changed in my life? Pick something. And I just seen Maricela, you unmuted. Please unmute again and share your why.
Good morning, ladies.
Hi, my love.
So my why is for me to be better, to get healthier. And I've always had friends, but this community is just awesome. I love all of you guys.
We love you so much.
Absolutely.
Maricela took Thrive with me for a long time, but she is another stubborn, big-hearted badass who refused to do the shake for a really long time. And then one day she was like, hey, can you call me? I'm thinking about promoting. And so I did. But then I was like, hey, listen, girl, you're going to have to try the shake. And so I was like, if you don't want to order it, that's okay. I'm going to send you some. You're going to try this with me. And she finally decided to give it a try and do all 3 steps the way she was supposed to. And
Yes.
she's been running with it ever since. And I'm so proud of her.
Yes, I am not gonna lie. About the first week of the shake was rough. I think I probably vomited or almost did every day for about a week. And after that, it is my best thing to do in the morning.
Like, we could have switched her to balance, but I think it was just a texture thing for her. She had to get used to it. But she's one of those people who will learn things and go apply it. So I was telling her, like, you need this shake, and she was determined to make that shake a part of her routine.
Yes, I'm so glad.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I shared in the chat my IPAs for today, which is my 3 steps in the stories. Every single day, no matter what is going on in my life, this is what I'm doing. I'm always putting my steps in my stories, no matter what. Birthdays if I have like 6 or 7 birthdays, I will choose one of them and gift them with a mini. And out of probably the 6 that I've gifted since starting that, 3 of them have ordered. So it's a 50-50, but that's perfect for me. The other 3 will order in time. I'm going to do my Flex Friday post. I'm going to interact with 25 stories of non-thrivers. I'm going to interact with 15 people that are not thrivers on my feed. Then I'm going to do a product or a business post. Personal, which is slipping in little tidbits about a product or the business without even really saying what it is. That's how I can get away with doing a Flex Friday and that. There are certain ways of doing things. If you need help with wording, we will help you. Then I'm going to interact on one of my groups. I'm going to follow up with 5 new friends to help build those friendships. And then I'm going to do 5 to 10 story slides of showing how freaking busy this day is. And then tonight with either a reel or a TikTok. Agatha, I see your beautiful face. Would you like to unmute? I don't think you did.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I guess this is very, very out of my comfort zone, but I told myself this morning that today was a day where I would go out of my comfort zone and
Woohoo!
try to do something new.
Way to be.
Pardon?
Way to be. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I started last year in August to Thrive, and I just wanted to share it with everybody how good I felt and how good it felt to feel good after, like, I had to drag myself out of bed and I didn't want to go to work, but I still had to, but then I quit sharing it. I had to find myself. We had some problems going on around here, and I quit for about 6 months, and it was actually Sunday evening when I saw that the IPA chat opened again, and I was like, should I enter? I said, yes, I will challenge myself to do everything what I can to share this business. And I want people to feel good. I have been getting up pretty much every day at 4:40 this week because my husband works morning shift. So I get up with him and do my workouts, and I just feel so good. And like, I run on 5 to 6 hours of sleep every night, but with my Thrive, I go through my day and I have energy all day, and it just feels so good. I haven't even drank a single Activate this week during the day. I mean, I drink it more because it tastes so good, but it's not that I need the energy, and I have no midday crashes. So it just feels so good to have a team that cares and that appreciates to have me on there. And I'm just here to share with everybody how good it feels to feel good.
I love that and your excitement. Like, I can hear your excitement in your voice, and now I'm so pumped to go follow up Friday. Like, all of these whys, hearing every single one of your guys' whys, like, I've teared up a few times. I've gotten goosebumps. Like, if you aren't inspired this morning, like, go check your pulse, because this is why I do what I do now. Like, it's become my why to hear other people, how it's helped them and what their vision is. It inspires me to dream even bigger, because I know to have my team dream big, I have to keep dreaming big. I have to keep going first, so that they know it's possible. And just hearing all your guys' whys, really, I'm gonna go run through a brick wall now. So that's all.
I told myself last week, or I read a quote, that quitting is forever, pain is temporary. And I said, I'll go through this pain, but I'm not a quitter.
There you go. Mic drop. That's awesome. Can you hear
Like
my
I always say, failure is not reality. Failure is just a step towards success. It's a mistake, something you learn from, and twist it around and do something different. Failure is not an option. Exactly. I love that. Does anybody else want to share before we tie it up?
Thank you all for being so brave to share with us this morning.
It has been fire, especially when people are coming out of their comfort zones. And Agatha, I need you to private message me your address.
I'll do that.
My last name, I'll put it in the chat for you.
Thank you.
So you guys, if anything that you take away from this Zoom, I hope you take away this fire from everybody's excitement and their why, and just go crush your IPAs today. Go crush your follow-ups. Take this excitement, send voice clips to all your potentials, like run with it, because it's still technically the beginning of the month. And if you run with this excitement and this fire all through May, you guys, Oh my God, I will cry and I have goosebumps again already because I know how magical Mays are for this industry. Like the spring is giant, it's huge for our industry. And if you can keep this excitement and do your IPAs every single day this month, you're going to grow. You are going to grow. So let's go. Let's grow. It's our time. Okay. Let's go, Vibe Tribe. Woo. Like
Happy
Shannon
Mother's
said.
Day weekend. Happy Flex
Mother's-
Friday.
Yes.
Failure is not an option. Find a power hour if you need help today. Reach out to somebody, whether they're on your team or not. You'd be surprised at how many people are willing to help. Happy flexing. I got to go take a shower.
Me too. I'm all hot and bothered now from this Zoom.
Happy
Y'all,
Friday,
love ya.
everybody. Oh, happy birthday tomorrow, Jessica. And guys, we'll see you on Monday morning with the lovely Miss Chastity Marie.